Okay, so super time leverage growth. Here's how you grow your business every single week and only with 15 hours worth of work. Now, if you do these core 15 hours, you may want to go full tilt and do 40 or 50 or 60. That's your choice. But I suggest that you do the 15, okay? And you don't really need to do more than 15 if you do these 15. Now, if you don't know how to make websites, you know what? It's going to take you more than 15 hours to get all this set up. So over the next month, you want to invest that time. But I'm telling you, you won't have to invest much more than 15 hours after you set it all up. Now, I've spent the past 2 weeks on Facebook, actually the past 11 days, I've been working like 19 hours a day just because I've been so excited and I want to get this out there so that you can start doing this because I realize that this opportunity, hey, I see it now. I don't know how long it's going to last, so I want us all to get in on it. But, next week I'm probably only going to be working about 15 to 20 hours. I may do a little extra because I'm still excited about this project, but, I can tell you, a month from now, 6 weeks from now, I'm not going to be working more than 20 hours a week. I want to relax. I don't like working too hard all the time. I don't like working long hours. It's just, I'm in this business to be free, not to be a slave. So I want to show you how you can do that. So when you see my whole, business, the as big as it is, my funnel that I'm going to share with you in a few minutes, then you're going to say, wow, it's only going to take him 15 hours to run that? How's that possible? Well, I'm sharing with you some of the ways that it's possible. And, if you continue to learn from me, then, and follow the system, I want you to be able to do it without investing too many hours. The key with this, you work with your 5 people, and then, you don't have to be doing 80 hours to do that. Just working with 5 people, you're not reinventing the wheel, you're not duplicating effort. Everyone's time is leveraged so that everyone's working cohesively and synergistically together. Okay, every week I want you to research your niche, and that's 2 hours. Okay, so whatever niche you're in, I want you to be reading a blog. Have a blog on your bookmark list, and every day, subscribe to get the email updates. Pick 3 or 4 blogs in your niche that are the top blogs. Read that blog every day. It's free to read, and it keeps you informed about whatever's going on in your niche. Now, you don't have to report and say exactly what they told you, but by doing this 2 hours worth of research, this also includes buying courses, going to seminars, reading books, reading magazines, however you can learn about your niche. The research is just studying, being a student of that niche, okay? The reason for this is you're going to be creating and selling information, so you need to get that information into your mind, and when you combine it with what you already know, you're going to be able to produce new information, okay? So you want to spend money to get the high quality information so that you can repackage it and sell it. And once it goes into your brain and mixes with your experience and your own unique ideas, it's going to come out as a totally unique thing. But if you want to prevent yourself from writer's block and you want to know what you can be talking about, I'm telling you, if you do the 2 hours worth of research, and obviously you can do more if you want to, then you're plugged in. You're never going to be at a waste for ideas. You're always, there's going to be an article that you read that triggers an idea, that gives you a different idea. You won't be mimicking what that article was, but it's going to give you the ideas to keep going, and it'll keep you fresh and informed and current with your industry. And if you don't understand marketing and you're trying to learn marketing, I would include that. Even if whatever your niche is, spend some time each week reviewing everything that I'm sharing with you, because I'm keeping you current. I'm going to keep you up to date, and you're not going to have to go out and spend hours and months and years to figure things out, because I'm going to be sharing that with you in a condensed way where you can learn just by taking a little bit of time. You spend 10 minutes here, an hour here, watch the condensed version of what I bring you, and then you can go and use that without spending 10, 20 hours on your own. Your weekly teleseminar, that's going to take you 2 hours. You're going to spend 60 minutes doing the teleseminar, and you're going to spend 60 minutes preparing the outline and the topic, okay? Now, before you launch that whole seminar series, this is just going back to the 8-week series that you're going to do, I want you to have the topics outlined. You're going to need to have a rough outline of exactly what's going to be taught, because when you sell it, you're going to have to tell people, here's what you're going to learn in the 8 weeks. But each week, you can just have the idea of what you're going to talk about, but then you need to break it down into an outline of specifically, here's what I'm going to talk about for an hour. And if you have an expert, you might need to contact the expert and get a list of questions that you're going to ask them. You give them a list of what you'd like to ask, and then you ask them what questions they'd like to ask you. Okay?